Welcome to Char, Char's space. This is my first YouTube uh, series on this channel here, promoting healing through breath work and through stretching. I hope that everyone who is watching this for the first time is watching this because they are in a place in their lives to where they are really being selfish about their own needs. And what I want this space to provide is tranquility, peace, and healing. That is my home. This is where we're at. I am all about doing programs and doing stretching and doing things in the comfort of your own home. A lot of us are unable to, afford things to go and get membership. Heck, some of us are just not we're just not comfortable being around others in our own space, in our own personal space. So I wanted to start this channel for those select people, those select groups who are ready to start their healing journey willingly, not being forced to be here, but said today I'm going to be selfish about me and start working on me, as opposed to someone on the outside telling them what they need to do. So again, this space here is it's all about you. I want you to feel comfortable in this space. You're going to get me at my authentic being, because I'm starting this channel because I'm in my healing process. I like to always throw an ing on it because it's never quite ed. It's not quite ended, where something has ending, something else starts, and so you need healing in another space. So and that's where I'm at. I'm in a place of healing. So, and I wanted to do that through breath work and through stretching. I love this because it's all about the human body, and the health. The human body is a self healer. So why not start with it? The being as a beautiful machine. So why not? I'm also starting this channel because we all have had trauma in our lives, and so I wanted to show that you can turn your trauma into your treasure. And so we're going to go through this, and we're going to go through some light stretching. I'm going to start off with our legs in an eagle spread position. And we're going to start with our back straight. I have my wall behind me, so there's a little spacing so I can sort of see or I can feel that you want your back to be straight. You don't want to be leaning too forward. You don't want to be here. You just want to be right, quite centered. I also do want to say that none of this should be painful. So if you are experiencing pain, please stop. It should be small, as you're stretching, especially if you're not used to stretching, that you should feel. But again, if it's sharp pain or anything to where it places you in a quite discomfort, please stop. Otherwise than that, let's just start the show here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by again having our legs spread out in a spread eagle. And we're going to take we're going to inhale, taking 5 seconds, starting from here, from our abdominal. And we're just going to breathe in. For a count of 5, then we're going to hold it, and then we're just going to just breathe out with an exhalation through our mouth. We're going to do this 4 more times in a total of 5. And breathe out. We're going to breathe in. Hold it for a second, and then we're going to breathe out for 5. Again. Hold it for a second, and then breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Hold it top for a second, and then breathe out. Good, 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 good. Hopefully that got you a little bit more relaxed. Gonna shake out our legs here because we've already started the stretching process. I love this because when we're in this position here, we're also going to be working on our groin. It's going to stretch out our hamstrings as well as our quads, as well as our core, which is our lower abdominal and our lower back here. So it's going to be a combination of muscle groups. Okay, so we're going to sit up here. I move up a little bit just because. And we're going to start with our left here, and we're going to turn, and we're going to keep our back straight. So as we go forward, you always want your chest to go down, and you're going to stop whenever you feel a nice good stretch. You don't want to do this because then you're going to pull. You don't want to do that because you're pulling. You are just literally, we're going to allow gravity to pull us down until we feel that pull or that stretch that we know that we feel it here. And then you're going to feel some little tightness here, but because as we are stretching out our hamstrings here, your quads are going to do the opposite, and it's going to sort of tighten up, which it's supposed to do. So we're going to turn to our left, and we're going to take our deep breath in. 1, and count to 5. And then as we go down, we're going to exhale. And then we're just going to hold it here for a count of 5. And then we're going to take a breath up for a count of 5. And we're going to turn to the center, and then we're going to exhale. Good. And we're going to do the same thing to the right. We're going to take a breath of 5. Inhale as we go down. I'm sorry. We're going to take a count of 5. And then as we go down, we're going to exhale on the count of 5. And we're going to hold it for a count of 5. And then we're going to breathe in for a count of 5. Hit the center, and then we're going to breathe out. Good. And then we're going to hit the center. We're going to breathe in. And then we're going to just breathe out, hitting the center for a count of 5. Allowing gravity just to do what it do. It's going to pull us down, and we're going to stop here for a count of 5. Then we're going to breathe in for a count of 5. And we're going to breathe out. And that would be our first repetition. And we're going to do this 4 more times for the count of 5 altogether. So again, we're going to turn and we're going to breathe in for 5. Breathe out and exhale for a count of 5. And if you hear a crack, it's all good. That's good things. And then we're going to do the same thing opposite. We're going to breathe in. As we come back up for the count of 5. And then we're going to turn to the center. We're going to breathe out. We're going to, again, breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out. Hold here for 5 seconds, and then we're going to do it again. Breathe in. Turn to the center. We're going to breathe out. And we're going to breathe in. And then we're just going to lean forward and breathe out for 5. Making sure that we keep our back straight. Hold here for 5 seconds. And we're going to breathe inwards for 5 seconds as we come back up. Straightening out our backs again, and then we're going to breathe out. And then we're going to turn back in, and then we're going to do this 3 more times. 3 left. Hold for 5. And we're going to breathe in for a count of 5. And we're going to breathe out as we turn to the center. Keeping our back straight. And we're going to do this again to our right. And come back up. Back straight, breathe in. And come down, exhale. Hold, back straight. And come back up. And then come back up, breathing in. Turn to the center, breathe out. Turn to the right, breathe in. And then we're going to go down, exhale. And as you see, every time you go down, as you hold this for 5, you should get closer. You're gonna feel the stretch. We're gonna go back up, breathing in. Turn to the center, exhale. You can hold this for 5 seconds, come back up. And we're gonna do our last one here. All right, breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out. Hold. And breathe in. Turn to the front, breathe out. Keep that back straight. Turn, breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out. Hold. Go. Breathing in. When you hit the top, exhale, breathe out. And then last one, breathe in. And then we're going to go down and breathe out. Hold with our back straight. Hold for 5. And then we're going to come back in. And breathe out. However wide, if you felt uncomfortable anywhere, you can always bring your legs in. You should have felt a nice little stretch right here, especially in your groin. You may have felt something here in your back because you are literally, through your breath work, this is what you're doing, and then we're stretching at the same time. So with that, we're going to bring our legs in. We're going to bring them in like this, and we're just going to hold our feet here. We're just going to just let gravity. We're just going to breathe in for 5, and then breathe out for 5. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Breathe in. Back straight. And breathe out. I'm going to do that for 5 times. This should be our last one. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Good. So, the next one we're going to do is I'm going to turn my body here. We're going to do the figure 4. And we're going to bring in. So, we're literally doing a figure 4 as such. That's what you're going to look like. I'm going to go this way. And I want you to see, we're going to keep our back straight. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go down. Exhaling 5. Keeping that back straight. Hold it. You want to relax the leg that's bent to the ground. And we're going to come back up, breathing in for 5. We're going to exhale when we get to the top. Again, breathe in. And then we're going to go down. And exhale. Breathe out. When you hold it here, keep your back straight. This one here, you can get a nice little stretch going. I'm going to breathe in, coming up. Exhale at the top. Breathe in. Go down, breathing out. Hold for 5 seconds. And I'm going to breathe back in, coming up. Hold at the top and breathe out. We're going to do this for a count of 5. So deep breath in again. And we're going to exhale, breathing out as we go down. You can hold it, making sure that your back is straight. And you shouldn't look like this. You shouldn't look like this. You should be literally, okay? Back up. You're gonna feel a nice stretch here. And you're gonna feel a nice stretch here. Breathe in. And we're gonna go down. Hold. We're gonna come back up. We're gonna exhale. And we're gonna switch positions, switch your legs here. And we're gonna do the same thing. Stretching out the left, so deep breath in. And then we're gonna go down. Make sure that back is nice and straight. Chest, right? I'm gonna hold. And we're gonna come back up, take a deep breath in. And we're gonna breathe out. Down again. Breathe in. And exhale, going down. Hold. And we're going to go back up again. And then breathe out. All right, third one, go down, breathe in. And as you go down, breathe out. Hold. So when you take your deep breath in, coming in, as if as you breathe in, it's literally pulling you up naturally. Like an invisible string. You want to hold and exhale. Okay. Number 4, breathe in. Hold. Come up. Exhale. And our last one. Breathe in. Exhale, going down. Hold. And come up. Good job. Turn back to the center. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring it in. And when we do this one here, we're going to do the same thing. Keep your back straight. Let gravity take place. And this one, we're stretching out our groin here. And we're just going to just lightly press down. As such, as if you're going to make your legs just flat on the ground, but you're going to keep your back straight while doing it. And we're just going to take a deep breath in, hold, and we're going to breathe out. Breathe in, hold at the top, and then breathe out. Same thing, breathe in. We're going to do this 5 times. And then breathe out. All the while keeping your back straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then one last time, breathe in. Hold, and then breathe out. Good. Now we're going to bring our legs in. Bring them in. And as we do this, we're just going to just give ourselves a nice hug on our legs. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Keep it all back straight. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good job. Good job. And we're going to lay down. And such. Good. And then I'm going to work on our abdominal and our lower back muscles with the rock and tilt. And so we're going to do this as a count of 5 as well. Everything. Breathe in, inhalation and breathing out. So we're going to start by taking a deep breath in. We take our deep breath in. We are going to tilt as if you are, I like to use our example of, any of us are 40 and above, or, maybe we just, we drank too much fluid and we have to hold, you are squeezing in your pelvic muscle. As if you're running and you're holding to go to the bathroom. And so you're literally going to take a deep breath in for 5. You're going to hold it. Take it in for 5 seconds. As you are squeezing your pelvic muscles, you're going to, is as if you are pushing it into the ground. Okay? So here we go. So I'm literally going to lift my arms up for this one. So hopefully that you may be able to see it. But you can literally keep your arms down. But I'm going to raise my arms up here, and I'm going to take my deep breath in. And as I take my deep breath in, I am squeezing in my pelvic muscles and pushing my lower back into the floor. So and I'm going to hold for 5. And then as I release my breath on the exhalation, my back should literally do an arch as it lifts off the ground. So it should be good. You see that? You should be able to slide your hand underneath of that. That's the motion that we're looking for. So as I take my deep breath in and squeeze again, and with my inhalation, I'm going to tighten up, and the arch should go away as I push down into the ground. My stomach, as I hold it, should be squeezed. It should be, tightened, right? As my back muscles are being strengthened or stretched out. And then on the count of 5, as I exhale, my arch should appear to where my stomach muscles are now being stretched, and now I am tightening up my lower back. So that's number 2, okay? So we got 3 more, and I'm going to do that again with my hands up so that you can see. Don't forget to squeeze in those pelvic muscles. Hold for 5. And an exhale, release for 5. Again, squeeze and push down. Hold. And release. Again. Hold. And then release. Last one. Squeeze down, pelvic, tuck, roll, inhale. Hold for 5. And then release. I actually love this exercise. I really do. You can feel it. It is a wonderful way of releasing tension as well. Next, which is also working on our abdominals and our lower muscles. And this one here, we're just going to, you want to have your back tight. I'm going to lay it flat on the ground here so I can lower my arms here. You can see that my back is flat on the ground. And then with my arms flat here, I'm going to gently raise up my hips. And I'm going to hold it. And the breath work here is I'm going to exhale on the tilt. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to lower it nice and slow. Breathe out as you lower. Okay, I'm going to do that again. So we're going to inhale on the tilt up. This is a pelvic thrust. And we're going to tighten up our butt muscles, our glutes here. Hold it for 5. And then we're going to exhale as we come down. And this is where your control. This is your abdominals and your back muscles are controlling gravity, pulling you down. So just don't flop down. Slowly come down and count to 5 as you exhale and hold it. Then when you lay down or you bring it down, your back should be flat. You shouldn't be like this with an arch. It should be flat. Ready? All right, again. And inhale. All right, squeeze them glutes and you want to hold for 5. And you want to exhale as you slowly come down. You're releasing your glutes and you are slowly coming down using your abdominals and your back muscles to where when you lay down, it should be flat. Right? I'm gonna put my hands here. Okay. And we're gonna do it again. So we got 2 more left. So here we go. Breathe in. Hold it for 5. And we're gonna slowly come down. Come down, come down. Control, 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 flat. One more to go. Inhaling. Squeeze them glutes. Hold it for 5. On the way down, we're going to exhale. Back flat. Control. Core, 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 and flat. Great job. I'm going to bring it back in, keeping that back straight. And we're going to end off with legs crossed, back straight. And we're going to do some breath work right here. And this is where I like to say is where we just get to be thankful and just be grateful. And we just are just breath work in, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breath work out. Breathe in. Breath work out. Breathe in. Breath work out. And one last time, because I just love this. Breathe in. And breath work out. And that is it. I want to say thank you for tuning in for today. Again, this is breath work through gentle stretching. You can definitely amp up the reps of how many times that you want to do each set if you choose. You can do 10 if you like. You can do 15. I did 5 just for timing and just to show you how it begins, how the journey begins, and how healing begins within. Healing is a wonderful thing when it's something that we are willingly wanting to do for ourselves. Because when we do things for ourselves, we do things more consistently as opposed to someone forcing us to do something, or we're doing something for someone else to please others. So again, I hope you enjoyed Char Space. I hope you enjoyed the tranquility, this peace, and hopefully healing.